Hey, Ken, who's doing the announcements today? We are live. Welcome, everybody. Yes, we are live and we are alive. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. I am Ann Cannett, and here at CSL Bakersfield, we embrace wisdom teachings from all of human history. So I'm going to say to everybody, welcome home, especially to you, Sharon. Welcome home. Glad you're back. So our vision here at CSL, we are a spirit-centered, vision-led, consciousness-driven, inclusive spiritual community here to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. And our mission is to create a sacred place for spiritual practice and to foster our beloved community. Thank you, Kyle. So this service is made possible by all of our wonderful volunteers, so please join me in thanking them today. So our announcements today, Ken Fales. Welcome back, Ken. He's been gone a couple of weeks.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Woo! Thank you also to the people who make this service happen on a weekly basis, Christina Cannett and Merritt Holloway. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Happy Father's Day. Fathers. That's pretty cool, huh? Back to work, guys. So at this time, we request that if you have your cell phone, just go ahead and put that on silent. Today, after service and fellowship, please join Sharon Anion for Dream Circle. It's one of our most popular events each month. If you've never been, this is the perfect week to try it out. Next week after service and fellowship, Jamie Russell will lead the next We Believe workshop. Glenn mentioned the We Believe statements last week to mention that they're up on the social hall there on the wall. They're also typed out, and you can take a copy of them back there on the back table. And once a month, we take one of those We Believe statements and we do a workshop on it. Just kind of do a deep dive on why we believe what we believe. So check that out. Also, if you're in the book club or want to be, plan to meet here at the center on Saturday, June 27th from 10 a.m. to noon to discuss the book Peace is Every Breath by Thich Nhat Hanh. There will be a potluck being organized by Portia Choi Chang, so check that out. Even if you haven't read the book, come and enjoy a great discussion. Check out our website for details on everything we have going on here. There's a lot more than that. That's Center for Spiritual Living, Bakersfield.com. There's also flyers and different things on the back table. But if you're online, how you doing? Happy Father's Day. Center for Spiritual Living, Bakersfield.com. Thank you very much.
Ken. Thank you. And while we're announcing things, I welcome all the people online. One of those people is Dean Drury. He used to come and greet and hug. He'll be here next weekend, and I'm sure he'll be at church. So if you want another Dean hug, come next Sunday for sure. So our congregational oh, you shouldn't have sat down. Come on up, Ken.
I get to lead congregational music today. Isn't that fun? It's been a little minute. We're going to do This Big Light. If you want to stand up, you can. If you want to sit down, you should stand up. Here we go. This big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Woo! All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Shine, 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 I'm gonna let it shine. Shine, 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 I'm gonna let it shine. Shine, 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 I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Woo! This big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Woo! Merritt Holloway.
Yay! Thank you, Merritt. Thank you, Ken. That was great. Great, 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 great. So our practitioner reading and invocation today is by our practitioner of the day, which is Ann Kinnett. You guys tired of seeing me up here all the time? Yeah. So the reading I chose today is from This Thing Called You. Is almost 60 years ago. It's the first book that I purchased here at the center, and it's been like a Bible to me for all of these years. I love this book. So the reading comes from page 107 if you're interested. And our topic this month has been Higher, Deeper Love. And our topic today is, what's love got to do with it? So our speaker is Ken Fales today, just in case you're wondering. We're glad he's back. I am glad he's back. So, Ernest Holmes, our founder, says, it is certain that you will have to love your fellow person if you wish to be happy. Your union with God implies your union with everything that lives. Do not be afraid of this. Do not shun the thought of it. Divine union means union with everything. This does not mean that you love those who are closest to you any less. You merely love all of humanity more. Think for a moment about the few upon whom you have lavished particular affection. Now permit your imagination to include more. Say to yourself, what would it be like if these few whom I love so much were multiplied so that finally everyone I meet should arouse in me the same deep affection? Dare to lose your small affection and you will find it increased and multiplied 1,000,000 times through greater union. Learn to be at home in the universe. No more loneliness, no more sense of isolation. See God in everyone. The same God with a different face, the same animating principle with a different form, the same divine presence, clothed in individual expression. There is a fountain of life from which, if a person drink, he shall never thirst again. Your search is after this fountain, that you may be immersed in it. You cannot plunge into the waters of real life unless you take everyone else in with you. The universe is one system. So let's take that reading into our prayer this morning. Taking a deep breath, and if it feels comfortable, just close your eyes and be in this present moment. Be who you are now. Be that presence of God that is within you, that is within every one of us. Be love. Be joy. Be happiness. Be filled with the presence of God. And I know as we come together this morning, I see it in every face I look at. I see God's love. I see God. I see perfection. I see beauty. I see happiness and absolute divine givingness. So I know that this service is blessed today just because we came together to be a part of it. We are making this service what it is. And I feel it. I feel the love in the room. I feel the people online knowing that they are included in this divine presence. I feel all of us being here now. And I simply let it be. And together we say, and so it is. Yes. So if you need a prayer after service, I am here and happy to pray with you. I was looking at Scott. Sorry, Scott. You should be up here praying too. Ken is back, and he will be with us praying also. So come up front after service and receive a prayer. Last week, Glenn did a prayer. I don't know that he didn't know he was going to do a prayer after, but I said, hey, do a prayer. You know, you say you pray for us. He prayed it for me. And I thought, how beautiful is that to be prayed for? So get a prayer today. It's wonderful. Special music, Scott Tobias. I'm done now, Scott. Come on up. Glad you're here.
Good morning. So I have a couple new songs. So Annie, I probably need your prayers. I chose this first one because the theme is love, and it's also Father's Day, and I'm a father and a grandfather, and so this song is kind of the advice that I would give to my kids and to all of you. And my little dancer's not here this morning, but the name of the song is I Hope You Dance. I hope you never lose that sense of wonder, that you get your fill to eat, but keep that hunger. God forbid, may you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid. Love leaves you, never leaves you empty-handed. I'll get through this, I know it. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. When every one door closes, I hope another opens. Promise me you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out. Oh, Dan, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance, that you never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some hell-bent heart leave you bitter. When it comes close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out, oh Dan, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out, oh Dan, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
Yay, 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 yay. What a great time. What a great time. I'm so glad to be back. I have been gone for a couple of weeks. I was up in this beautiful cabin in Idaho. Thank you, Vicki and Steve Murray. And that reminds me of this story I heard Ram Dass tell. There's a guy named Itzhak, and he and his best friend Moishe, they're always talking about what's going to happen after you die. And they make this pact that, after we die, whoever dies first will get in touch with each other, and we'll let each other know what happens. And it happens to be Moishe who goes first. And Moishe gets in touch with Itzhak. Itzhak says, what's happening? And Moshe says, well, I eat, and then I have sex, and then I rest. And then I eat, and then I have sex, and then I rest. And then I eat, and I have sex, and I rest. And Itzhak's like, it sounds like you made it to heaven. And Moishe said, no, I'm a moose in Idaho. Oh. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Could be heaven. Could be heaven. So the topic this week is what's love got to do with it? You may have noticed the topics this month are all song titles. This is obviously from the Acid Queen, Tina Turner. So I will be responding directly to Tina with this talk. We have heard from Ernest Holmes already with Anne's reading what love is to an extent. Love is a recognition of oneness with one another, right? At CSL, we believe that there is only one thing happening, that there is only one thing. And we don't have a monopoly on this belief. This is a pretty widespread belief across a lot of spirituality and religions, that this one thing that we call God or love, spirit, the universe, energy, the Force, if you're a Star Wars fan, this thing that just pours itself out into creation and creates everything. You know, not only every person that you see, but also the chairs that you're sitting on in this building, and the trees and the river and the moose in Idaho, all of it. And so, how can there not be love? Right? What's there to not love? It's all, I'm looking at myself. You look around, you're looking at yourself. We're looking at, there's God in this body, there's God in that body, there's God in that body, there's God in that chair. God is a nice looking crystal, whatever it's called, thing, crystal bowl, singing bowl. So love is a recognition of our oneness in other people. If we look to other people and we say, I don't know how this is God, but this is God, then how do we find conflict? Where is there room for judgment? Where do we say, God shouldn't be expressing that way? God is expressing as God is expressing. So, there's also freedom that goes along with that. One of the aspects that we traditionally apply to God is freedom, which means, if you can imagine, we don't typically think of God as being a person up in the sky, but if you can imagine God being a sort of a being that is watching what's going on, you never see, there's no interference. You are allowed to do whatever it is you want to do. And you're not judged for it. You are loved no matter what. Right? And so that is because there's a recognition of oneness. There's an allowance, there's a knowledge that ultimately you are God. Ultimately you are love. Ultimately all is well. So we don't just recognize God in people who we like, people who are nice, people who are on our side, people who are one of us, and then them, not so much. And the people that root for those, no, not so much. Those people aren't on our side. That person lied to me. That person's not God. That's not how it works. All right? God is everyone. I have made mistakes in my life. I'll tell you this. At the beginning of practitioner studies, we were told, write a letter to yourself from your soul. That was 2 years ago for me. And I got into a deep meditation, and I wrote, and I don't remember what I wrote, and I sealed it up in this letter, and I just found this yesterday. And I read it, and I thought, oh, I'm reading this tomorrow. So, this is just how things happen, right? It says Dear Ken, but just imagine that it says Dear you. Now you understand why I chose you for the life, now you understand why I chose for you the life you have lived. You know why you experienced the parents, brothers, sister, friends, lovers, and situations that you experienced. People need to express, and they need someone to receive those expressions. Some expressions are beautiful, and some expressions are not. You received exactly what you were supposed to receive, and you have expressed exactly as you needed to. You have given the gift of allowing for the expression of others, and you have given the gift of allowing others to receive your expressions. You see, there is a chain of giving and receiving, interwoven and incomplete without each expression and reception being as it needs to be. You saw this once in a vision, but you didn't understand it exactly until now. I'm so proud of the way you have received ugliness from others without being crushed under it. You have turned that ugliness into beautiful love and forgiveness. Yes, you have expressed ugliness too. And I know you don't feel proud of it, but it needed to be expressed so that others would have the chance to receive it and transform it into love and forgiveness. I know it doesn't seem like you were giving gifts to others, but you were. Even the ugliest of your expressions, the ones you feel shame about, were gifts to others. And they were also gifts to yourself. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Transform the ugliness. When you do, you allow for the light of love to flow more freely into the giving and taking, so that eventually all that is given and received is love. I love you, your soul. And what this teaches, and it is maybe counterintuitive, but 100% true, you can do no wrong. Now we have laws, right? So if you go out and you murder somebody, you're going to, well, likely be punished and go off to jail, right? And that's good and right? Or we have boundaries that we set here in our center. If you come in here and you're threatening to people, we're going to remove you. That's good and right. We're still going to love you. We're going to love the person we have to send to jail. And do we say that they were wrong for doing it? Well, we would prefer that they not do that. But is every expression a necessary expression? Yes. 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 Every expression is the unfolding of the one. Everything that happens, what we say good or bad, is the unfolding of the one. If we know this, we can get into that place where we judge not. Because what's to judge? It doesn't take a whole lot of judgment to know that the person who murdered somebody else is guilty of murder and needs to go to jail. That's fine. That kind of judgment is okay. I told you before, David's going through this thing of hitting me. He's still going through this thing of hitting me. We're working on it. But it's not okay. But it doesn't take a ton of judgment for me to tell him that it's not okay. But I don't stop loving him. I don't turn my back on him. I love him. He's just made a mistake, and it's all right. And it's a lesson for him to learn, and it's a lesson for me to learn. It's always a lesson for each one of us. There's a poem by Rumi. It's called In Love That Long. And I want you to put yourself in the position of being the speaker of this poem. And when you hear the words gold and circular, know that it means pure and eternal. I am here in this moment, inside the beauty, the gift God has given. Love. This gold and circular sign means we are free of any duty. Out of eternity, I turn my face to you. And into eternity, we have been in love that long. There's only one thing happening, and it's love. We live and move and have our being in love. I was walking around, we have a little park in Fraser Park, and there's a walking loop, and I was walking around it, and on one bench there was this young couple of teenagers, and they were just handsy and kissing and so physical with their love, and it was delicious. It was so great. You remember that? I just can't stop with you. And on the other side of the park, there was an older couple. And the woman was reading a book, and the man was sitting next to her, looking around the park. And I love that kind of love too, right? Just that I just want to be with you. I don't care if you're paying attention to me. I don't care if you're reading a book. I just want to sit next to you on this bench and just be with you. Neither love is better or worse. I'll take the reading a book sitting next to. You think I was going to say the other one. I got plenty of workout on the way. I didn't skip many opportunities as a young man. I'm good, but no, I'll take. What are we talking about here? I'll take that love of just sitting next to somebody and spending time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Because we live and move and have our being in love. So we understand, we who, read the science of mind and subscribe to that philosophy, that what has love got to do with it? Love has everything to do with it. Love is all there is. So how do we get that love? We are that love. We are that love. It's not something outside of us. Well, it is outside of us, but it's also within us. And the way that we get that love is by connecting with that within us, expressing it out, and it comes back to us. It's this law of give and receive, give and receive. And it flows, right? God flows. This energy just flows. And you can cut off the flow with grudges. I'm not going to forgive. I'm going to hold on to my upset. that person did that thing to me, and I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to let it make me upset. And I know sometimes it can feel very difficult. Some of those things that that person did to you can be pretty heavy. I've lived through some of that myself. And for some of that, I needed to go and see a therapist to let it go. But for most of it, I needed to make a decision to let it go, to stop holding on to it. Because you know why I was holding on to it? I thought I was protecting myself. Protecting myself from what? I am the one. I am the one. I don't need protection. I am the life. I am the light. This is true of all of us. Protection from what? So, we can't be in victim consciousness and be experiencing the love that is. And this reminds me of something I've been hearing a lot about for a while. This notion of I'm not spiritually fed. Then pick up your fork and get to eating, because it's nobody's job to feed you. That's not my job. You're the food. You're the food. Right? We don't lack for spirit. We don't look outside of us for spirit to fill us up so that we can be full of God. We are God. We can be inspired. Inspired means in spirit. But you have to be open and willing to be inspired. Nobody can force you into that. Nobody can talk you into that. You make a choice. You set an intention. You do your practice. When you want to understand love, you trust. When you start to really trust that God is all there is, you can start to let go. Just let go and let God. And when you let go, you can begin to attain some mastery. And you begin to be at peace. And when you're at peace, you begin to experience love. And when you experience love, you know love. That's when you truly know it. And when you know love, you can trust more. And when you trust more, you can let go more. And when you let go more, you experience more peace, which means you experience more love, which means you know more love, which means you trust more, which means you let go more, which means you experience more peace, which means you experience more love. It keeps going and going and going, and you experience more and more and more of that which you are. Almost 10 years ago, after an experience that's ineffable, I knew I was going to write a book called Everything is Okay. Sure of it. And at the time, I thought it was going to be one of those, I had an awakening, and here's the lesson, blah, 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 blah. And I just couldn't get started writing it, because I thought, I don't have anything to say that hasn't been said for centuries and centuries and centuries. I just don't. It's the same thing. And people would say, well, you're going to write it in your voice. And I'd be like, yeah, that matters. Whatever. And so I didn't write. I just said, I know I'm going to write this book. I don't know when. And years and years and years passed. And over the years, I thought to myself, you're getting a little lazy. You should probably get to work. But I was like, really? I don't feel it. I don't feel Spirit moving in me to write this book yet. It's just not time. And then I ended up here. Spirit guided me to CSL Bakersfield. I ended up here. I'm glad I did. I started taking classes. I decided to go into practitioner training. And at the beginning of practitioner training, they say, choose an aspect of God that you're going to focus on during your practitioner training. And so, again, I went into meditation, and it came up with love. And I'm like, I know what love is. And Spirit was like, no, you don't. Let go of what you think you know and allow yourself to learn. And I was like, okay, but I already know. Like, no, you don't. And so, you know how it is when you get spiritually proud and you think you know something. So you get into the first year of prac training, and so much of it is like really digging in the dirt and getting into the skeletons in the closet, we call them, or those things where you're holding on to pain and different things but you're digging into the blockages, basically, right? Your shadow work. And I thought, I don't have shadow work to do. I had an awakening, and I am totally healed. Well, that was not true. And that was the greatest thing that happened to me, was that I realized, there's more. There's more to go. And so I was able to get some of that stuff out of the way, right? And then I experienced more love. And I really began to hear on such a regular basis that inner intuition, that inner guidance. And so then it's been 9 years. And all of a sudden, it hits me when doing some visioning. I know what the book is going to be about. It's not one of those, I had an awakening and here's what you need to know. It's not one of those. And it's going to be a big project. It's going to be this and this and this. Cool. Very cool. Interesting. So I started to work on it a little bit, do some little things. I couldn't get into the book. There's going to be a podcast, social media, website. I started building the website, started writing podcast episodes, all this stuff, but I couldn't get into writing the book yet. And I was doing treatment, and I was just like, what is the thing that I need to do? And Spirit said, clean your yard. And I was like, I'm not sure you heard me. I was talking about the book project and all that sort of thing. What is the first thing I'm supposed to do? And it was like, yeah, no, I heard you. Clean your yard. And I'm like, okay. So I got a weed trimmer, and I trimmed all the weeds and all this. And I live up in the high desert up in Fraser Park. So you trim the weeds, you take that to the dump, and then you have dirt and rocks. So I took a rake and I just made little lines in the dirt and rocks, and it looks so great. And during that process, I realized, this is the inner becoming the outer. This is spaciousness. This is beauty. This is an expression. This is love that's coming out. And then a couple of weeks ago, I was up here talking. I got done, and Steve and Vicki Murray said, hey, we have a cabin in Idaho. You wanna use that? And I immediately wanted to say, thanks so much, but I'm really busy. And I was like, and something like just paralyzed me. And I knew, you say yes to this. But of course I couldn't do that. I said, I have to talk to my wife, but I think I'm supposed to say yes. And I don't know, 3-4 days later, I was driving to Idaho. And I'm in Idaho, and I started writing the book. And the book is kind of like what happened to me before awakening, after awakening. And I thought I had gone through all of the stuff that happened to me pre-awakening, and I was good. But as I wrote it, I would just sob. And I realized, there's still a lot of pain here. And so I would go out and I would sit on their little back porch, and there's a beautiful river that goes by and this beautiful mountain, and you guys, what a gift you gave me. And so I would I would just cry and feel it and let it be, and I would listen to the voice that was like, you know what it was it wasn't so much what people did to me, it was what I did. It was a shame that I was carrying for things that I did. And so then I would be able to say, I hear you, I know why you feel that way. That's all right, that makes sense. We're not that person anymore. And so we can let this go. And whew, it would be lifted from me. And then I would go and do more writing, and then go out and do more, and getting that stuff out. And then Vicky calls and she says, hey, have you gone to the hot springs? And I'm like, no, and I'll go. And I hang up the phone. I'm like, I'm not going to the hot springs. I can't be bothered. I'm doing this work. Long story short, Spirit guided me. I had to go to the hot springs. So I go to the hot springs, and I'm laying in the hot springs, and I'm like, this is a baptism for me. What came before is no more. I am a new man. And Spirit was like, no. You are what came before, and you're a new man. You can't just, you're that too. And it's all right. And I went home and I was just tingling and buzzing, and I sat on that back porch, and once again another really ineffable mystical experience, super cool, and I got these goosebumps realizing, I'm living the end of the book right now. Unbelievable. And there's more love pouring through me right now because I got rid of these blocks. And there's more blocks to get rid of, I'm sure of it. I feel awesome right now. And yet I'm sure, it was like when I had the mystical experience, I thought, oh, now I've integrated spirit and human. I've finally reached the end. And then I just started laughing, knowing that, wait, no, this is just a beginning. This isn't an end. This is just another beginning. And there will always be another beginning. But let's stay on that path. And every path is the path. I saw someone online talking about using, grief was their path. Awesome. Of course that's your path. Every path is the path. Eckhart Tolle says this great thing where he says, you know how I know that you're doing what you should be doing? Because you're doing what you're doing. I love it. It's so true. Trust yourself. When you get that inner guidance, right, and you say no, trust the no. It's all right. It's all right. And if the inner guidance wants you to do something and you're not supposed to say no, you'll do it. No doubt about it. You can't get away from it. Trust it. Everything is happening for a reason. It is God unfolding. Let everybody else do what they're doing. And say, bless you, bless you. Do your thing. That's what love has to do with it. Love has to do with making it free and easy. Talking about very free and easy, right? It's free and easy. You just chill. Everything that's happening is good. Somehow it's good. I don't know how, but it's good. It's all good. And I trust it, and I love it, and I'm flowing with it. That's it. That's what I got. I think that's all I got. Woo! Hey, happy Father's Day to me. And you. And now let's close our eyes and talk to our Father, Mother, God. And let's affirm the truth. We don't, at Science of Mind, we don't ask. We declare. And so I will start by declaring what I know. And that is, there is only one thing happening. There is one power. There is one life. There is one love. There is one joy. There is one peace. There is one energy. And it is all that is. It is all around me. It is flowing through me. It is expressing as me. And this is true of me. It is true of each one of you. And so I declare that love is all there is. I declare that we let go and let love rule. Just let love rule, Lenny Kravitz style. I declare for each one here a knowingness, such a deep knowingness that all is well. That in times of what appear to be challenge or struggle, all is well. Challenge is okay. Struggle is okay. And when we embrace that, we have challenge and struggle. We don't have suffering. Love is all there is. And knowing love is all there is, I am filled with gratitude. Ah, life is so good. Life is so good. Life is so, so good. Love is so, so good. And so I just speak this word. I let it go. I let God. And together we affirm. And so it is. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, I want to go to Idaho. Hooey, that was great, Ken. Thank you so much again. And let's welcome back Scott Tobias.
Thanks, Ken. That was a good message. It's always good to hear that we're not perfect, but we're doing the best we can. Here it is. So this song is a fun song. You've all heard it, and you probably haven't heard it in a while. Don't worry, be happy. Here's a little song I wrote. You may want to sing it note for note. Oh, don't worry. Be happy. In every life there is some trouble. But when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Oh, don't worry. Be happy. The landlord says your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Oh, don't worry. Be happy. Oh. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no one to make you smile. Well, don't worry. Be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and then you'll bring everybody down. So don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Here's a little song I wrote. You may want to sing it note for note. Oh, don't worry. Be happy. 'Cause in every life there is some trouble. But when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Just be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy.
Perfect song for today. I love the background back here when you said don't worry and then everybody saying be happy. It was beautiful. I don't know if you could hear that or not, Scott, but it was perfect. So this is our opportunity now of conscious giving, where we get to give back to the center all that we have received, and we have received a lot. So good to be here. So our offertory blessing, if you'll read along with me. Today I give in love and joy from the overflow of abundance in my life. My gift goes forward to bless and uplift, fulfilling the purpose of our spiritual community. Lives are transformed. I am grateful, and so it is. Thank you, Kyle and Sharon, for collecting our gifts today. And Merritt's coming back forward now for our congregational song. And Ken's leading again. We're good. All's good.
All right. Don't worry.
Be happy.
Just be happy. Love it. We're going to finish off with I Found the Light Inside of Me. I just love this little song because I wrote it. So here we go. Yeah, let's do it. Wait, real quick, 1 second. Can I just tell you that I wrote this song and I came in and I sang a few bars of it to Merritt and he made up all this music? On the spot. Go. I found the light inside of me. I found the light inside of me. I found the light that set me free. I found the light inside of me. I found peace inside of me. I found peace inside of me. I found the peace that set me free. I found peace inside of me. I found joy inside of me. I found joy inside of me. I found the joy that set me free. I found joy inside of me. I found love inside of me. I found love inside of me. I found the love that set me free. I found the love inside of me. I went for it. I found the light inside of me. I found the light inside of me. I found the light that set me free. I found the light inside of me. Woo! Not the most complicated song lyrically, honestly. I mean,
That's great. I'm glad you let us know that Meredith made up all. He's pretty amazing, that guy Meredith.
Right?
Thank you. Thank you both. So this is our time to circle up around the sanctuary and give a blessing to each other. Reminder, we have refreshments and fellowship in the fellowship hall. Get a prayer today. And then come back for Dream Circle with Sharon Anion. So let's hold our hands up and say to somebody, I know who you truly are.
I know who you truly are.
You are a unique way that Spirit is expressing.
You are a unique way that Spirit is expressing.
I love you.
I love you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
I thank God for you.
Thank God for you.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Yes. Now let's join hands and sing the peace song.
Hey. I just love that little part every time. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, family all are we. Yes, we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, yes, this is my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. CSL Bakersfield, thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Thank you, Merritt.